Sarah, welcome back to my channel, Brave Steva Nails. I had an idea the other night to sort of zhuzh up my stamper holders. And if memory serves me correctly, a couple of months ago, I did a review, not really a review, sort of more of an FYI video, on these 6 stamper holders, these shot glass style stamper holders that I purchased from AliExpress. I got 6 of them, and if you haven't seen it, I will put a link up in the corner, boop, so you guys can go check that out. You can purchase these on AliExpress, but they're ugly. Like, they're just boring. They're kind of hard to hang on to, which is why most of them look like this. This is my original Uber Chic, but I like wrap them in rubber bands to help with my grip. So anyway, I wanted to sort of zhuzh up the stampers that I currently have. And, you know, we're nail artists. We like zhuzhing. You know, this is kind of what we do. So these are the 3 polishes that I used to create this one. This one was sort of like a little bit of a test, and it worked beautifully. So what I wanted to do was water marble this one. I want to zhuzh up the clear stampers. Not all of us purchase clear stampers so that the light can come in, and, you know, basically what's coming at the end of your stamper is the most important. I mean, as long as you can see through there and see through your clear stamper head, which fits right here, then you're good to go. I don't really care if a ton of light comes in, because the clear stamper that I'm loving right now is the big blue metallic one. You guys have seen me use it several times, and I also did a review on this. So obviously the light's not coming in the sides of this, so who cares what color this is? It still works beautifully. So what I wanted to do for you guys is just show you how, on this clear stamper, how I water marbled just this beautiful design. I will tell you that once the water marble dried, I did put a couple of coats, actually just one coat. I may actually go back and put a second coat on, because I can see a little bit of, I don't know, I'll say wonkiness here. And I'll tell you ahead of time, you will have bubbles, but who cares? It doesn't matter. If nothing else, it may add to the gripability, you know, a little bit of texture on there to help me hang on to these, so I can sort of ditch the rubber bands that I use. But I did top coat this with just some old Sally Hansen top coat, and like I said, it did take one coat to get that finish. I also have this really cheap top coat. Let me move this out of the way so you can see. It's a lot more watery, a lot more liquidy. I don't know, are these even words? It's a lot thinner. There we go, than the Sally Hansen. So if I put this on the clear stamper that I'm getting ready to show you guys how to zhuzh up, it may take 2 or 3 coats. I don't know, but once this one's done, because it's not full, but once this one's done, I may have to move over to this, or just grab another one of my Sally Hansen top coats. So that's all we're going to do today. We're going to water marble, sort of zhuzh up our plain old Jane old ugly little stampers, and top coat them, let them dry, and go from there. So let me get my water marble stuff together. I have my cup of water. I'm going to use different colors to marble this one. So let me get all my polishes open, and I'll meet you right back. I'm back. I have 3 polishes. I found it's easier if I just use 3 polishes than if I try to go crazy with, you know, 5 or 6. But I have 3 Brave Steva polishes that are still available in the shop. I will put a link down below. It's bravestevanails.com. And just sort of, you know, I'm not going for any specific pattern here. I think the more random, the better. Because once you dip your stamper in here, your stamper is obviously much larger than your nail is if you were doing a water marble. And the water, you know, it spreads out. Your design stretches and does whatever it is that it needs to do. So I wasn't trying to go for a starburst or a heart or a floral pattern or anything like that. I just really think the more random, the better. Look at these beauties. Look at them go. Look at them spread. Lovely. And I don't, even know if I'm maybe putting too many rings in here, not enough. Who knows? I'm going for random. So I think I'll stop there. Let's move this stuff out of the way. And then just draw your random pattern like you would if you were going to water marble your nails. Draw your pattern and wipe your tool off in between each swipe. Swipey dip, dippy swipe. Y'all can probably hear my husband in the background in the kitchen. We're grilling burgers tonight, baby. And I'm just gonna swirl. All right. So then take your stamper. Hopefully you're not getting blinded by my lamp, and just dip it in. Just dip it in, and you want that polish to come up on the sides about as high as it can. And then blowing. You still want to pick up. Oh, I'm hitting my camera. Sorry, guys. Pick up as much of the excess polish as you can off the surface. The other side's always tricky. If you get a couple little hangers, and I cannot see because my thumb's in the way. Y'all probably can't see either. I apologize. If you get a couple little hangers on the sides, sorry guys, I'm trying to crane my neck. It's okay because you'll sort of overlap when you flip this over and do the other side. When I flip it over and do the other side, I kind of do want to overlap the edges here. I'm trying not to touch this. This is messy. Heads up. But y'all already know water marbling is messy. So let me move my glass and see what we got. All right. It's still covered in water, but look how pretty that is. Sorry. Let me just blow some of this out of here. Look how pretty. I love it. This one actually doesn't look as bubbly as this one that I did earlier. This one had a ton of fairly large bubbles. And you know, you might see a couple of little bald patches on here where the, where did it go? I know I just saw one. Where the metal is sort of shining through. Oh, here we go, on the end. Where the metal's kind of, you know, who cares? That's not gonna make or break the whole situation. But this is where my two sides sort of overlapped each other when I did this one. And I don't mind. Like I like that look. I can go with it. I'm digging it. I love it. So back to this little guy. How pretty is that? So now I have a beautiful sort of customized stamper holder. And you know, of course you can use any color combination. I do have some webbing, looks like, going on in here, but I'll take a Q-tip later, kind of clean that out. Who cares? Who knows? Who knows what I'm going to do? I just want to get these like big chunks out of here. So let me sort of dry this off a little bit, get my cup ready for side number 2. We will do the other side, and then I'll show you guys how I let it dry before I top coated it, and then how I also let it dry while the top coat was drying. All right, let's do side number 2. And I guess I probably, and it doesn't matter, again, it's water marble. Water marbling is totally random. I was gonna say I should probably try to duplicate my swirly pattern for side number 2, but why? Why would I do that? Why? I don't have to. This is nail art. We do what we want. I just love water marbling with Braves Diva polish. The nude is called Murph. The pink is Mad Dog's Ugly Christmas Sweater. And the purple is Crime Dog's Press Box Fire. All right, I think that should be good. And let's get to drawing our little pattern. All right. Hopefully this side turns out just as beautiful as the other. And I'm not being as anal as I usually am when I water marble. I'm not making sure that I push down in between every swipe. Whoops. Because it really ain't all that important for this purpose. All right. Made my swirl. Okay, you guys, here we go. Let's just try to line this up. Blow. Clean. I probably should have gotten a bowl for this. Probably should have. Okay, let's take it out and see what we have. Oh my gosh, how cute. All right. How cute. Wow, I did get a little messy. Got a little messy on the inside. So let's just do a little bit of cleanup here. All right. And let's look at the whole thing. I don't want to touch it. Okay, so yeah. You see this huge bubble here? I didn't get that on the other side. And here, oh, here's one that popped. But it's fine. It's okay. And once you top coat it, you know, it does sort of smooth everything out, it sort of blends your colors together. Blow, blow, blow. These are just water bubbles. So once this dries a little bit, I can put it down on my napkin, dry it off completely. But here's what I did with my first one. I just took a bottle of polish, some cheap ass bottle of polish, and just set my stamper just like that. So there you go. So now I can go away for 20 minutes and eat my burger that my husband just grilled for me. And then when I come back, I will show you guys how I top coated it. It was sort of like the easiest way to do. And I do have a little bit of an empty space here. If I wanted to, I could go back and redo this, only dip this one little section in, and then I may have 3 different areas, you know, where it sort of overlapped. Who knows? I might do that when I come back from eating dinner. But what a cute little idea. Okay, so let's come back after dinner and we'll top coat and we'll look at the finished result. So here is my finished stamper. And I don't even mind that I have this huge blank space right here. It did turn out sort of perfectly to be right in this little groove. Don't care. Do have a rather large bubble that popped there. But look how cute it is. It's super cute. So now we're just going to top coat it. This is totally dry, both with water and the polish. Totally dry. I'm just going to stick it on this. I think I'm going to try to use up the rest of my Sally Hansen top coat here. And what I did was, the first time, I just left it sitting on here and then just painted down. But I guess what I could do to show you guys is pick it up and hold it at an angle. And basically just paint your top coat on like you would a nail. One thing that I thought that might be easier, or if you didn't have, you know, a ton of extra top coat to spare, maybe spray it with like a shellac or use some sort of maybe like a polyurethane type top coat on it. But for the purpose of this demo and for the purpose, my own purpose, like that just seems like a ton of work for me. And I have these top coats sitting over here that I never use anyway. So why not get rid of them? Oh, really? Shit. Nail art in real life. Alert. Nail art in real life. Okay. So I won't keep y'all here the whole time that I'm going to top coat this. So let me let you guys go. Once I finish top coating, I'm just going to set my polish bottle down, walk away from it, maybe go have a drink, and in about 30-45 minutes come back and it will be dry to the touch. So let me do that. Let me just hop off here and then I will show you the finished product next to this little guy. And of course I could keep going. Like I have so many of these that are just naked that I could zhuzh up with different combinations for water marbling. But yeah, so anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you guys for right now. So I will BRB. So here are the finished products, guys. I'm so thrilled with these. This really only took, I mean, for as much top coat as I put on there, it really only took about 15 minutes to dry. But the possibilities are endless. I mean, you could put, you know, glitters on here, free glitters, like just dry glitters, glue them on if you had that much, you know, time and patience. Vinyls, you could put little stencils on here and paint over them. The possibilities are endless. I mean, use your imagination. But this was just a cute little idea that I had to water marble my stamper holders. Of course, I do still have 5 or 6 of these that I could get all kinds of creative with. I might actually try to do maybe a drag marble on one. It would take me quite a while to do. And if I do, I will film it for you guys. But, you know, to just do a drag marble all the way around with the same, I'm thinking the same color scheme. But yeah, I think it would take a long time to do and probably a long time to dry as well, because if you've tried to drag marble before, you know how much thick polish you have to use and how long they take to dry. But that's all I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed my little idea here. If you wind up doing this and if you post your pictures somewhere, Instagram, Facebook, if you make a video on YouTube, give me a shout out, tag me. Let me know. I want to know if you have tried this, or if you plan to try it and you do it and it works out. Let me know what you think. I want to see your creations, your color combos, your ideas, that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you guys tonight. Oh, and one little minor thing, I can also still see the name of the stamper on the bottom, because I did have to, on the generic stamper holders, I did have to put which stamper head is in the holder. So this is my Creative Shop original that I got from C4N, which is Color for Nails. So yeah, so the polish didn't cover up my Sharpie. But anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, comment, definitely subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.